Hi there, I'm SciMaxD, call me Sci or Max, whichever you prefer, and in this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're gonna start by having a quick chat to Rufan here. That's not chat, that's trade. Wrong button. Kind of. Basically, yeah, I just wanted to bring this up again, that there are 3 more side quests we can currently take here in Alchemoth. But I'm gonna tell you in advance that this is the last one I'm going to be focusing on. The last chain of side quests, anyways. The other 2 require us to head to the next area in the story to complete their respective chains, so I'll save that for a little bit later. For now, okay, after quickly saving, because I honestly don't want to cover the distance again. Well, this is a problem. There'll be no research for anyone at this rate. I say, you kids! You're free at the moment, could you give me a hand? What is it? You're looking down in the dumps. There we go. First, listen to what I have to say. Our Ancient Ruins research team has unearthed some ancient texts. Regrettably, the text age means that we can't decipher them easily. It would take years and years, but that's just not good enough. That's why we decided to build some kind of deciphering machine. I'm sure you can see where this is all headed, right? So, can you help us to gather the necessary materials? The deciphering machine? Yeah, to find 6... Lost my tongue. As a quick note, if you don't want to go out and scrap a bunch of Flavel Andosses for sturdy armor, you can trade them with Jarell and Goldo. So, pretty much the moment you get to Alchemoth. Get the affinity area up to 2 stars, and Sion will also offer them as well. Yeah. There's also Ariel as an overtrade, but nah. Plenty of options already. You will help us? Oh, that's very kind of you. In which case, I shall wait here and double check the blueprints. I'm counting on you, kids. No sweat when we're done before you know it. I'm gonna reload this and try and get 4 hearts because I'm greedy. It took about 10 minutes, but I finally got 8 hearts in total. 4 with Ricky, and then 4 just now with Melitan. That was a bit itsy, really. Quick save so I can get the best possible affinity boost with the result and not have to waste even more time. Superb armor. This is superb armor. Not a scratch too, it's perfect. Must have been tough to get it, but I know I couldn't have. Ha ha ha. Looks like I was wise to ask you kids for help. Thank you. Well, that's that. Stop teasing him! I know it's so easy, but come on! At last we can start constructing the deciphering machine. Here, take this. To compensate you for all the trouble you went through. 50% ain't too bad. I mean, slow does reduce your movement and auto attack. Does reduce your movement speed and auto attack rates. But we're not done just yet. As you can tell from his placement in the affinity chart, Rufan more than likely has some connections with Talia, Naroth. Not my Krish, I can tell you that. Definitely not my Krish. She is a refugee. But these 2 who would likely have a connection. Let's speak with Naroth about the matter.
Right.
So, you are the travelers that Rufan was talking about. Rufan, I don't know why I'm pronouncing it, never mind. Actually, I'd have a favor I'd like to request of you. You know what I refer to, yes? I'm all ears. Would that help Reyn understand? Why? Did you forget? Did Rufan not tell you? The decipherings of the ancient texts, remember? What's bad man talking about? Ricky forget it. Remind Ricky, please. Intriguing. To have failed to retain this invaluable knowledge. But there's perhaps an issue with memory formation. Note to self. Dissection, research, and analysis of Nopon subject mandatory. I forgot he takes this all seriously. Dissection? You want to make Ricky's wife upon an old Ricky's response? And Ricky get mad! What? Oh, as an individual of your nature has wife and children. Intriguing, most intriguing. I could conduct valuable research into Nopon breeding habits. Oh, oh man! Oh, I forgot this unique comment has such a great. Go, bring your maiden offspring at once. Now, if that is not. Never! No, never, Ricky! Say big no! No! Change the subject or Ricky no help you! Well, progress has been made since your help last time. The deciphering machine is now operational. But there is an issue. Its accuracy, you see, leaves something to be desired. At this rate, our research may never truly reach completion. Thus, we intend to improve our deciphering machine. For this, I'd like you to go and collect some materials for me. Can I count on you? Now, if you can't be bothered to go into the High Entian tome, well, too bad. Unless you somehow got 4-star affinity in the upper bonus area, yeah, you won't be able to trade any green diodes with Pico. And then the Astus remote units aren't any kinder. You need a 5-star affinity with Marissa. Thank you for your helping. Thank you for helping. Deciphering the text will shine light on our origins. So you can tell this is the same day that I recorded that last part from the previous episode. Yes, I had to basically do it on a separate day because times. But anyways, we can look forward to some great discoveries. I'm counting on you. Fitting. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just yanking your chain. This is all about helping people. Fortunately for me, I can finally access that heart-to-heart we passed by in the tome. Which you better believe I'm going to add to the end of this episode. You know what? Rather than just skipping the entire tomb and showing you the end of the quest, there's two little things I want to bring up quickly. Something or two I want to bring up. As you can see, there's a crest for the High Entian. There's another royal insignia for the High Entian. That leads to a secret room we can't access. And while the light bridges from Melitan's trial are still here, the only new light bridges that have opened up since then are these two over here into the, whatchamacallit, Valley of the Emperors, as well as over here to the southern inside of the base of the Trial of Bridges? Tower of Trials. But here we have another ancient insignia that appears to be sealed, with the makings of another room off in the distance. See you guys with the result. Good morning, Naroth. Excellent work. The modifications will take just a moment, so please wait here. After all your hard work, I'm sure you want to see the results. Perfect! See, it has already deciphered a little of the ancient text. It would appear the text pertains to the High Entian war god. This is an excellent rate of progress. If it continues, we will surely come to unlock the secrets of our past. My apologies, I forgot myself for a moment. Bad habit of mine. Thanks to this, we can press on with our research unhindered. Rufan and I will work day and night until it is complete. Well, that's that. Reload! Oh, I really hope I get blue 4 hearts again with this. Yada yada da 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 da. Yes! Up to blue! Nice! And then, the help of the girl who discovered the tomes. Ah, my apologies. I'm getting lost in thoughts again. Anyway, here is a little something to say thank you. That'll definitely be a skill worth going for at a later date, but for now... Ability's also good, but I don't have enough coins for that. Getting more HP from healing arts wouldn't be a bad idea for Reyn, though. Aside from the 2 HP up skills... It'll be useful, but there's probably better ones to go for now. Oh yeah, cooldown during the day, definitely. By completing this, we can confirm that Naroth is indeed collaborating with Rufan. And... if he... this part I'm a little bit mixed on. For I recall, the minimum requirement is having her registered on the affinity chart. But if you're not getting a link between Talia and Naroth before completing this 2-step quest, then try again afterwards. I said try again afterwards? Okay, speak to Naroth after 9 AM. And those quests are done, and... how did I forget that Naroth has a affinity link with Telon? Isn't a word incredible, even though the days of my own youth pale in comparison. Okay, so apart from the apparently boy genius that is Telon, come on. Are you serious? Okay, I know there's praise for your star pupil, but... thanks to me and Rufan. Actually, just thanks to you smug. Okay, speak to Rufan after 3 PM when he leaves, and ancient slowly. I think I've mistyped my notes here at this point. I sworn you'd get an affinity, a connection between Naroth and Talia after this. Well, yeah, after misremembering... yeah, after failing to get any connection between Naroth and Talia at Yellow, I think it might actually start when you begin this quest with... let me guess. You're the travelers that everyone in town is talking about, right? I heard all about you from Professor Naroth and Rufan. Rufan, I am on the same research team as those two, you see. They talk about you quite a bit. Should go to the Palace of Judgment in Sator Marsh. Perhaps I will make a major discovery about our history. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Wait! How do you know that I'm going to head to the site of the ruins? Yes, I'm fully aware of the potential dangers there. But do not worry, I am making solid preparations. The results of our research are finally within our grasp. Now is not the time to hesitate. Is that all? If so, I think I'll be going now. I do not wish to be disturbed, but please do not follow me. Don't believe there's any unique commentary for this one. No, it's kind of like a pseudo-surprise quest. But yeah, Talia's research. Head to the place of judgment in Sator Marsh and beat up the goggle that is that is alluded to have finished her off in the vision. Yeah, nope, still nothing. But I want to try something first. Okay, after midnight, or at least after 1... that's 1 AM, Rufan does mention Naroth, but does he mention Talia? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I know from doing research that there is a yellow affinity you can get with between Talia as well. Yeah, that you can get between Talia, Narov, and Rufan, but I guess she was the one who would initiate it. I cannot get it to work. Whoa, yeah, I guess skip travel, pull to the Sorrel statues, use install Marsh, and you'll get this vision right off the bat. Is that goggle guarding the statue? I'm expecting it to be guarded. Is that I cannot proceed with my research. Sorry, Narov. Too far. I swear, this gets us affinity. Ah, well. What did Reyn have on before? Alright, double spike for the armor. Because why not? And here we are, good footing on the panther shoes. Yeah, basically you can either skip travel to the Sorrel statues or the glowing obelisk and then make your way to the place of judgment past the high level goggles. I'm choosing to go this way because this slope here lets me just completely bypass the level 80 Ailzip, whatever goggles here. And also I can just use the river current to move a smidge quicker. Now it's worth noting that while we're here, Talia does have some unique items available for trade. These are the Frigid Striker, no slots, 1 slot Jungle Top, which is useless in the pole leggings nothing slot. Terrain Defense free, if you somehow manage to get the Alchemorph Affinity to 4 stars or higher, you can also get a Terrain Defense 4 gem from her. As well as a Sunflower Rouge and a Blue Turnip. If you trade her an item that's at least 5,130 gold in value more than what she's offering, you'll overtrade an Upa Deathstone. I don't have any of. Well, that's convenient. Now, if you'll excuse me, we just gotta wait for this Ailzip goggle to leave us alone. Oh, don't. Yep, oh no. Come on, you can make it past the catapults, you can do it. Okay, now's go time. Might as well just grab these in while I'm at it, because why not? Okay, no, it was the sleeping catapult. That's what the hell I got. Come on, chain attack before it goes down, I want some more. Well. Now before we check in on the Gung-Ho researcher and effectively complete this quest, I want to point out something a little special. No, I will not explain why seemingly every single quest in Alchemorph has a stopwatch time on it, but Talia's research actually is one of 2 mutually exclusive quests. The other one known as Investigating Satol, can be obtained during the endgame. It's essentially the same thing as before, including the fact that the dogmatic goal remains at level 35, but the rewards are greater, because level scaling and such. Said rewards for Investigating Satol are 20,000 gold, 42,000 experience points, and a Poison Defense rank 6. You heard me right, there's more than just 5 gem ranks. Well, 6 specifically, but that's it. It's one of the few quests that actually reward you a rank 6 gem, if I recall, so... neat. Although I believe there is one other gem that completely renders poison defense irrelevant. Need to do some testing on that. The catch, however, is that you only gain one single affinity link with Talia and another NPC, and it's a yellow. For reasons I won't get into, if you complete this quest now, you'll gain a worse rewards, but a greater number of affinity for your chart. I do not know how you came to know my future, but you prevented me from becoming seriously injured. I must offer you my gratitude. I feel I can trust you enough to explain why I came to these ruins. Not long ago, I discovered an ancient book. Now Rufan and I then formed a research group to study it. The book told of a war god faith that existed long ago. Have you seen this statue above the entrance to the palace? It is based on the war god, but is only a copy. Right now, I'm trying to determine where the war god faith arose. Though finding the original statue would greatly help our research. We deciphered half of the book. The text indicated that the original war god statue isn't at all. However, the statue I found here was not the original. My actions were premature. First, I should decipher the entire text. I may ask for your help when the time comes to seek out the statue. I hope that I can depend on you. Many thanks for everything you have done for me so far. And with that, Artseal Resist is pretty good, even if it's a 1 in 5 chance of succeeding. And Diva Defense up 35 is pretty solid as well. And with that, these two have completely skipped the yellow and went straight to green affinity. As Talia mentioned, the statue at Satol's Place of Judgment shares the same design, the one found above the entrance to the Imperial Palace here in Alchemoth. Nice attention to detail. Now, if you thought it's odd that there wasn't an affinity link between Talia and Rufan, speak to the old fella between 8 PM, between 1800 and 2100 hours, or when he's leaving at 3 in the morning. I wrote 15 of that. You rescued Talia, didn't you? I shouldn't have let her handle such a dangerous task alone. No surprise that she was frightened out of her wits. There we go, perfect trinity. The war god statue in Satol Marsh turned out to be a fake. Next time we will definitely find the genuine article. That's why we need to spend time to decipher the text completely. It's no good going into something only half prepared. But that's not all. If you speak to Naroth after completing the quest Talia's research... Sure you know Zane, correct? He also aids us with our research. He sends us information about areas with war god statues. And when we discover new ruins, we make sure to let him know. In short, we depend on each other for more information. Okay, good. So we have an informant. Speak to Naroth again between 9 AM to midday, or when he's leaving at 3 PM, and the infinity between Naroth and Tilan will go up from green to blue. Finally, Tilan. Value of achieving progress through cooperation. This is kind of ironic that this happened without Tilan's cooperation in the aforementioned quest at all. But I ain't arguing. Now I can't exactly show you without initiating a quest chain that I'm not going to do right away. There is an affinity link between Zane and Talia. Turns out they're pen pals. And finally, if we go back to the Lacus Swamp in Satol Marsh and speak with Kacha, Bird people came before. A she scientist called Talia. Kacha told her all about Satol, so he told Kacha interesting things. You know, He's so nice. It's important to share information. And here we go! We now have an affinity link that basically connects all the people of Bionis we've met to with each other by some weird web of extensions. I know, this looks really cluttered, but I honestly think it's pretty cool. And there's so many more affinity links we've yet to connect. Ooh, it's like a connect the dots puzzle, except instead of a cool image, it's just, I don't know, all these good feelings. And with all of that done, including a time warped heart-to-heart from the tomb that I'll show in a few seconds, I'm gonna leave things here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're going to take care of a certain quest chain here on the RFC, as well as another heart-to-heart, and before heading down to the bottom half of the Bionis and completing a couple more side quests. Anyways, I'm SciMaxD, call me Sci or Max, whichever you prefer, and for the second episode in a row where I make an intro and outro, with my name and such, may you have a good day. Here we are, with the echoes of ancient times. Now with the BGM set to the arranged version as opposed to the original, because I totally forgot to do that last time we were here. Echoes of ancient times, ahoy! Doesn't matter how many times I come here, it still amazes me. It's impressive, alright. Can't believe it's so old. Not to have such ancient architecture near your colony. Nope, not still looking all shiny and just new like this. Agmel Ruins is the closest, but it's taken a beating over the years. And it truly is a unique place. So that globe thing, what's that all about? I'm afraid I don't know the answer. The mystery too. You mean you don't know? What? Did you skip tech class in school or something? I am leaving. Easy, Melia, I was joking. I see. Getting a little, don't you think? According to the Ministry of Research, is the tomb's center. Perhaps the defense systems were activated. Pretty amazing for something you lot built years ago. Ages ago. What's with all the scribbles on the wall? That's your alphabet? That is an ancient script. It depicts the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis. Only Reyn could even theoretically come up with this sort of a response. What battle? Oh, you mean the one the Bionis and Mechonis fought forever ago? You know already, why bother asking me? Yeah, I just remembered. I learnt about it in school. A strange one, Reyn. But yes, these are thought to be writings of that ancient battle. So you don't know exactly what it says here? No, only those that ascend the throne are able to read it. It is like a code that must be unlocked. So, you can't read it at all? And I thought you were pretty smart. At all? You of all people should avoid making remarks about intelligence. Haha, you got me there, Melia. At least he's taking it in stride. This queen do be savage, though. It's really that old. I thought there weren't any records left from back then. Or ruins. This could be the only place left. You do know a few things, Reyn. Yes, battle was so fierce it destroyed most of everything. And that would make this text pretty important if you ask me. Very much so. However, only those that ascend the throne are able to decipher it. And that means you'll be able to read it someday, right? I will, with some hard work. But before such things, we all have much work to do. and that comes first. No doubt about it, Melia. So let's get back to it. So let's go and take a look. I guess you wouldn't know, but that thing roughed us up good. And my guess would be that it's the nerve center of the tomb. Perhaps the tomb's defense system was activated. Do you know how it works? Ether or something, right? You're probably correct. Is that possible? Built many years ago. Technology to extract high quantities of ether energy is new. Us Holmes could do with that. Okay, there's no need to be a jerk about it, Ryan. We could have made loads of really good weapons, you know? Maybe even stop the Mechon from murdering our families. Alright, Ryan. We High Entian chose to turn a blind eye. Not proud. I'm not proud. Sorry, I didn't mean to blame you. None of that's your fault. No, your point was valid. That's why it has to be different. Homes and High Entian, together. We will rebuild your homes and get you back on your feet. Really? You mean it? Oh, thanks, Melia. No more square tash telling-offs. No more trips out of the colony for those ether cylinders. Telling-offs? What are you talking about? Nothing. It's personal. Anyways, thanks a bunch, Melia. I am confused. But then, I often am when talking to you. Hey, you mind sharing it with us? We're, a bit behind with stuff like this. Floating cities and flying machines are a bit advanced for our lot. If you're in need of technology, we'd be happy to share it with you. We High Entian will no longer shut ourselves away to others. So you'll help us? Brilliant! No more getting shouted at by old Square Tash. He hates it when we don't find cylinders. This Square Tash... forget it, it's nothing. Just me blathering on. You reckon one day we can make those airships you lot have? It'd be amazing. I've always wanted to own my own plane. Cheers, Melia, it's gonna be great. Feel we've drifted slightly from the subject at hand. Regardless, from now on the High Entian and Homs will work together. Hand in hand, we'll restore Colony 9 to its former glory and beyond. Don't forget about Colony 6, please.